What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with another MLB 15 The Show Chicago Cubs franchise. And would you look at that? The Cubs are just on fire. 106-55 going into the last game of the regular season against the Brewers, who are kind of just sitting there at the bottom of the division. Well, everybody in the NL Central is weak except for the Cubs. You take a look at the standings right there. Everybody's below 500 in our division, and we're sitting there with over 100 wins. And I kind of expected that. So that's what happens when you have a really good and young team and you just keep building pieces to make that team better, especially in the starting rotation. And a little bit we still have Juan Lagares doing really well. So I expect him to continue that into the postseason. For what it looks like, we are the best team in all of baseball. And right now, the Dodgers and the Giants are looking like they're going to go. The Nationals look like they were going to go. And the Braves and the Rockies are sitting outside. One game back, having an outside chance of making the playoffs. You see the Orioles won the East at 91 wins so far. And it's pretty nice to see different teams win the division. White Sox looking like they're going to win the Central. Tigers are only one game behind them, though, so we'll see how that pans out come playoff time. Pretty much White Sox winning the ring. And you see the Angels and the A's are going to the playoffs as well. The winner of the division, though, who knows? They've only clinched playoff berths, but not the division, and they may have to play game 163 to see who wins that division. The AL West looks pretty beat up, though, on the bottom. Mariners and Angels looking like they're going to sit out this year. The Astros hung around for as long as they could, but they kind of just tailed off. Kind of sounds like the Astros, what they did this year. They kind of just tailed off at the end of the year, kind of looking like they were the Astros again. But anyway, the Astros actually in real life are a really good team, so give all the credits in the world to them for having a good season. So you see Jake Arrieta up for the Cy Young and MVP. You see Hector Rondon up for reliever of the year. Rookie of the year was Kyle Schwarber, looking like he's going to win that. Miguel Montero up there for Gold Glove catcher, and Javier Baez is also up for a Gold Glove. Same with Juan Lagares. And up for Silver Sluggers are Miguel Montero, Chris Bryant, Kyle Schwarber. No surprise there. Kyle Schwarber's been hitting out of his mind. But we're going to get on to this final game against the Milwaukee Brewers here. We are not going to show the whole gameplay because my Elgato started to glitch up at the end, and I don't want to show you guys glitchy gameplay at all. So, you're only going to see up to about the 7th inning, and then the video will cut off. But anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy the last game of the regular season as the Cubs are looking to go in strong at the playoffs. Who we're going to face yet, we don't know. It's going to be the winner of the one-game playoff that we're about to see here in just a couple of minutes here, and actually the next video. So you see our starting lineup looking really good. We have our biggest improvement, Javier Baez, straight up hitting 261. Did not see it coming. He hasn't hit for a whole lot of power, but that's okay. 261, I will take it, considering how bad he was last year. I ended up sending him down to the minors last year for how bad he was. But you see Chris Bryant hitting that one all the way to the wall, and the other Chris Davis for the Brewers, comes up with that one. And you see the Brewers lineup right there. They all have solid hitters, but nothing like too spectacular. No one over 300. But 290 is still really good. But again, Javier Baez, big improvement from last year. I'm really impressed with what I've seen from him. Addison Russell hasn't really been hitting for average. Well, he's hitting 242, which is okay, but it's not spectacular. But we'll take it. His on-base percentage is something I can live with as well. I mean, it's great considering that his batting average is 242. So you take the good with the bad, and you just kind of you just kind of move on. So it's not necessarily all about batting average. It's all about sometimes just getting on base, like Anthony Rizzo did right there. He's good at drawing walks and making the pitchers work for their money. So that's what I'm really impressed with this Cubs lineup this year. We have really good pitching staff, especially in the bullpen. Edwin Jackson, believe it or not, has been making very good progress this year in the bullpen. His ERA is below 2, which is unheard of. And Hector Rondon getting better. He got up to somewhere around, I think, near 40 saves, or a little bit more. I have to look at it again. But the whole team from top to bottom has looked spectacular. As you see Kyle Schwarber hitting that one out of the park. We have possibly 4 guys on the team that can hit 20 plus or more home runs. We have power. We have power on our bats, and Anthony Rizzo has over 30 home runs. Chris Bryant's near 40, and he's up for MVP. So I've really liked what I've seen from this team, and I'm sure you guys have too. 106 wins is nothing to laugh at. It's seriously a really good accomplishment for this team. You see Jorge Soler has finally played a full year, and he's finally got something to say. He's gotten a little bit more oomph in his swing. He's got more power in his swing, and it's really nice to see. Last year he was kind of missing some time, but this year we finally got him going. And you see Javier Baez hitting this one up the middle, base hit. See, this is what I mean with Javier Baez. Big improvement from Javier Baez, hitting that one right in the center field for a nice solid single. Nice little beam down the ground. So I like that. Big improvement. But you see John Lester making contact, something you'll never ever see in your entire life, but whatever. John Lester pops up to, well, he did get a hit. He did get his first career hit this year. I can't say a whole lot about that. So Jonathan Lucroy is going to take John Lester deep, and they're going to discuss it, but it's still going to stand as a home run. But that makes it 3-1. So how do you think we're going to fare in the playoffs? I think that we are going to win it all. Considering the fact last year that we were in Game 6 of the World Series and we ended up losing to the Indians, says a lot about our team and how far we've come from last year. We still won the division last year, so which makes it 2 straight division titles for us. But we did come up short in the World Series, and we're trying to overcome that this year. We're going to try and break the curse. This is the last year of the franchise. But look at this odd play. You see Jorge Soler throws a dart to home plate after Javier Baez had a little bit of a mishap there at second base. And so much for that gold glove there, Javier. But whatever. We're still winning games. That's all that matters, I suppose. See, we get Kyle Schwarber to get one into left. I was thinking about taking second, but I decided to hold back because Kyle Schwarber's not that fastest guy. He's more meant for power. But he did get on base regardless. I'm happy about that. But you see right here, we have Miguel Montero, who's been doing pretty well himself this year too. He's not a guy that you can just say, oh, he's a guy that we can just ignore. Nope. Because he just does stuff like that to you. He takes that one out of the park. And, like I said, this Cubs team, from top to bottom, there's no easy outs. Even Juan Lagares, even the new guys, even Javier Baez isn't even an easy out anymore. This team is good. Even some of the pitchers that we have aren't even easy outs. Travis Wood, you got Jake Arrieta sometimes who can get up there and sneak up on you and get a base hit. He hits home runs too. So, I mean, just think about that for a second. No easy outs. Even sometimes the pitchers aren't even easy outs. Even some of the guys who aren't even everyday players, they're guys who come in for pinch hitting. They aren't even easy outs. This team is just that good. So you see Addison Russell swinging and missing for strike 3. One of those rare strikeouts from that we get from a pitcher like Mike Fiers. But you see right here, we're going deep right center field, and Ryan Braun says adios. That's Ryan Braun for you. He'll take you out in a matter of a heartbeat. So they get their second home run of the game from first one from Lucroy, second one from Ryan Braun. And now Carlos Gomez, line drive right past Anthony Rizzo's head, but he's still able to grab it. So here in the 5th, 5-2 Cubs. Fire's still on the mound facing Rizzo, and Rizzo's going to do a little doinky little swinging bunt. I want to call it a swinging bunt because that's pretty much what it was. He barely made contact, and it just ended up bouncing a few feet in front of the catcher. So you see Lester again here in the 5th. You see Gene Segura trying to sneak up on a bunt attempt. Not happening, as you see Miguel Montero's right on top of that one for the out. And now we're still having a comfortable lead here. John Lester with a 3-1 count. And hopefully he gets something here with 2 on and 2 out. But it's John Lester we're talking about here. He does make contact again. Congrats on him. But, he's still out. Nothing you can do about that, right? So now we're going on to the 6th. And the Cubs still have a pretty good lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And we threw a ball right there to Lucroy. But we're trying to pitch around Lucroy because he just hit a huge home run on us. But looks like he could do it again. But this one hits off the bottom of the wall. And that one is going to be a two-bagger, 2 RBI bagger. 2 RBI, 2 bagger. There you go. There you got it, Sin. Good job. Good job, Sin. Woo! But it's now 5-4. But here in the 7th, this is where we're going to cut it off. You see, Anthony Rizzo does take it yard, making it 7-4 Cubs. But this is where the video started to lag. You see all the glitchy stuff on your screen, so that's not what I like to see. But this is where the video is going to end up cutting off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys get ready for the postseason because we're ready to go once again. The Cubs are ready for year 2 of the postseason. Hopefully we can win it all this year. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we'll win the World Series or do you think we won't? Let me know in the comments section below. And until next time, my name is Sim with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always. And I'm out. Peace.